just know that things happened on those plantations that today would be massively against the law. And it was just not a good life. It was a slow death, really. All right. So the next one we're going to talk to about. Do you find this kind of interesting to think about things like this, or do you just find it horrible? Do you find it just horrible the way they were
Yes,
treated?
yes,
Or what
yes, I
is
think so. So actually, when we're looking back to history, sometimes we could not imagine that people, or actually we, are used to be so, how to say, so um strict to what part of us friends or partners, or maybe so it's hard to imagine that sometimes people are doing things that they do not expect lives, they do not expect people just like them, and
Mhm.
because of some reasons. So that sounds that sounds pretty, how to say, shock
Yeah,
to us when we first heard of it.
yeah,
Sometimes
absolutely.
it's hard to understand why they think so.
Mhm. Yeah, and the thing of it is, um, today especially, we're seeing in America, I don't know if you guys keep up with American news, but in America today, there is already becoming another, what they talk about, another civil war against the races.
Yes, I think so. These days, you see, these days our news on the normal TV program once
Mhm.
is about our. So we are going. So in China, there's so some people that are very very poor, and we decided to get them all rich enough to live a better life
Mhm.
at the end of this year. So in 2021, we are going to let anybody to live a better. At least they can eat and wear well. And now the things in China Daily is about one, how the poor people is getting better these days.
Okay.
Two, what did our president, is that right? What did our what did our so we just sent a machine to the moon. So what did it do these days? And then it's about some meetings perhaps, or something we are going to do in future days that is mentioned today, big events. And then it's about America, about America's about what's COVID-19 going on in America, and about what is the politics like these days. So
Yeah.
each day when we're looking at news, we have seen that, oh my god, okay, okay, American is a good country. It is united. But now it's going
Separated.
to be divided into ways. So I'm thinking about, yes, before when Washington State, when they set these rules of politics, actually we, or most people in the world, think it's maybe not fantastic, but it's a very good political system that prevent many problems. But these days, when we come to see that, we see that, oh, what do you do to Washington system? That's a good way of thinking things for a country, but you are going to make it a mess.
Well, you know what? I guess it was probably started about 2 years ago, maybe
Hmm?
3 years ago. They they started here in America. Um, I don't know if you've ever heard of it, and don't focus too much on it. But a lot of the Southern white people, they believe in white supremacy. Okay.